first time in history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.
I don't think that, let me tell you something. I mean, tonight didn't make me think that Deontay's losing his next fight if we don't get, Joshua fast, and we got to get to Joshua fast. I mean, Joshua walked through the fire against the 40-something-year-old Klitschko after Klitschko had just lost to Tyson Fury. By the way, I'm complimenting him for it. I'm not downing him. It was still Klitschko in front of him. It was still a Hall of Famer, and he was hurt badly by a Hall of Famer, and he walked through that fire. Tonight, Deontay fought a guy that I think is more difficult to fight than anyone AJ's ever fought. I don't think there's a heavyweight in the world that's more difficult to fight in terms of his style and that awkward left-hand power, that counter-punching kind of style. Guys are counter-punchers, but very few guys are left-hand counter-punchers where that left hand can knock someone out with one punch. I mean, tonight, Deontay took a barrage. He didn't have his best night as a boxer. I think he had maybe his best night as a fighter, I think he showed tonight what kind of champion is. If I'm Eddie Hearn and I'm AJ, tonight's not making me sleep on Deontay Wilder. It's not making me say I want to fight Deontay Wilder next week. AJ could land flush on Deontay and still get knocked out. And he knows it. And Eddie knows it. The fight will happen because the world will demand it. And it will happen. I don't think it's going to be like one of these Pacquiao, Mayweather wait for years kind of things. Will it happen this year? I hope so. The way Eddie's talking, I doubt it. I mean, Joshua hasn't fought yet this year. He's going to fight Parker, who's a good fighter, a unification match at the end of the month on Showtime. Then I'm reading stuff with Eddie all over the internet talking about Jarrell Miller. I don't see him talking about Deontay Wilder. Except to down Deontay Wilder, shit on me, shit on Deontay's whole camp, particularly be disrespectful to the champ. I mean, he's doing all that kind of stuff that you wouldn't necessarily think someone would do if they really wanted to make the big fight next. So I'll believe he wants to make it when I stop reading his comments on social media. And I'll believe that he wants to make it. And I think you'll all know that the fight's really in the works when you're not seeing posturing on Twitter and Facebook and all that kind of crap. This fight's going to get made when the people involved are really ready to make it, and it's going to get made behind the scenes, and then it'll get announced. It's not going to be when it happens. It's not going to be because people are sniping each other on social media.
In history, all 4 belts in the cruiserweight division will belong proudly around the waist of one man.